Hello! Welcome to another DSP video. We're going to be going over the forum stuff. There's some forum antics by our lovely DSP. And I'll be going over a certain part of the pre-stream from last night. If you want to go straight to that pre-stream segment, I'll just put the timestamp below. So, let's get started. You have two forum posts I'm going to read. So if you don't want to hear me reading, there you go. You'll have a timestamp to skip ahead. But let's go here. This thread, I think, is Phil's doing it again, talking about how he's playing too many games and all that stuff. He's getting too caught up with other playthroughs and all that, which is, a typical DSP thing to do. DSP is not, okay. So, Mocha Roca said, Mocha Roca, to be honest, I'll say this. I actually like this forum user because he actually makes good posts, to be honest. When I used to participate with these forums, I had some good stuff with him. He was pretty reasonable, alright? So he says, also, if he wants to keep new viewers, he needs to become more entertaining and not have a lot of silence during his gameplay streams. Exactly. He could also interact more with chats, not just when someone tips or cheers. This will make him more engaged in his own stream. Exactly. Again, when I was going to searching on Twitch for other streamers to follow, they were incredibly kind of interacting with the chat, and I didn't have to give them money to talk to me or to even recognize me. They just kind of said "Oh, Theo's here. What's up?" Whatever. Theo does streams is my Twitch handle, but they would kind of go into stream chat and kind of either read what someone's saying in stream chat or just kind of interact with them in some way. When you go to Phil's stream, he doesn't really talk to his stream chat. It's exactly like he always makes videos. He always makes it for YouTube, and it still is that way. Oh, I'm more interactive with my stream chat. No, he's not, because he still looks at stream chat. He looks at stream chat regardless. Even when he was just streaming on YouTube, he did that. And then he would just kind of look at the TV and be like, wow, I'm going over here. It's the same fucking commentary as you all know. So, there you go. DSB says, okay, enough of this. Remember, before I streamed at all, when I used to just record with a camera, and even for most of the year after that, my style was constant commentary, jokes, reactionary stuff, and my viewership started dropping, and the major reason people were telling me was this: I'm rushing through games, not focusing on them enough, not doing enough side content, talking during cutscenes, and generally just making shitty quality playthroughs. But Mocha Roca isn't talking about commentary during cutscenes. It's fine to stop talking through cutscenes, or at the very most, keep your commentary during cutscenes at a minimum. You could talk during cutscenes, but not, throughout the cutscene. And he still fucking does that. He still does that even during cutscenes. You could watch him watch a cutscene, oh, wow, he did this during the cutscene. Wow, dude. There's all these, derpy laughs and just fucking nonsense. He still does that shit. So he hasn't really changed. At all, if any. And and rushing through games has nothing to do with his commentary. This guy brings up his commentary. What does rushing through games have to do with anything through his commentary? And his views dropped regardless, because his commentary says just because you talk a lot doesn't mean that your commentary is good or better. Or that if you talk less doesn't make your commentary good or bad. It just doesn't really do anything. I could do a game playthrough, sure, and I could just talk nonsense throughout the entire playthrough. Does that make the commentary good? No. But if I don't talk at all, or talk very minimum, does that make the commentary good? No. You really have to, put effort into what you're talking about in order for your commentary to be anything. Just having verbal diarrhea doesn't make it good. And, that's a lot of things when I stream stuff sometimes. I do notice that I do that myself all the time. I just say things just because the silence is awkward, or I have awkward silence in my commentary. That is an issue, but you have to kind of try to work through it or try to find something to kind of make it work. You can't just sit there and be like, well, I have nothing to say, so I'm just gonna like just say nothing at all, or just kind of look at chat and hope to God that stream chat says something amazing. Like, you kind of have to put effort. You have to see what sticks and what doesn't. You can't just, you know, get good commentary just overnight. That makes no fucking sense. People demanded that I get better at games I play. Hold on. People demanded that I get better at games I play, focus more on them, and learning how to play them, doing side content and not talking during cutscenes, because the constant jokes and commentary were too much. I've done my best to do that from 2014 2016, but like, talking through cutscenes is fine. No, I mean, like, not talking through cutscenes is fine, but Mukaroka is talking about parts of the gameplay where you're playing the game and there's the silence. That's what he's talking about. When like he could play a game and he could just be completely silent. I mean, I kind of feel like I should show examples of this, but at the same time, I don't really need to, because you can kind of go into any of his streams and see that. He literally just stares at the screen, and that's his gameplay. That's his video. He's just, it could be even 10 minutes of him just doing this. Like, that's not good commentary. That's not a good video. But again, like, DSP has a very selective point of view of where his changes work. It's, well, I stopped talking through cutscenes. Okay, but like, that's, no one's talking about that anymore because that's not an issue anymore. It's throughout the gameplay. But okay. This year I added chat interactions into the mix. No, you haven't. That's a really strong lie, because the chat interactions, if anything, are the same as always, where he only interacts with chat when it's helping him throughout a game, or when the chat is completely derailed from talking from him or the game, or when someone gives him money. That's the only time he interacts with the chat. Other than that, he doesn't really give a fuck about what's going on in his chat. Like, he doesn't talk to the chat or have any conversation. The only time he has a conversation is when he knows he can participate in it, or something that he wants to talk about, which is kind of selfish. Usually when I stream, I try. I'm not perfect myself as well, but I try to kind of lend some conversation to what the chat is saying when they're talking. If I see something that's like, if someone brings up like, well, you know, I tried this food and I didn't like this food or whatever, my chat could be talking about food or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I would participate with that conversation. I would not sit there and be like, I don't want to talk about this, so, you know, guys, you gotta change the conversation to something that I want to talk about. It's very one-sided. He wants the chat to talk about shit he wants to talk about, which is not a good way to run a stream. If you ask me, in my opinion. And I'm currently still trying to find the balance between focusing on the game and talking with chatters. It's tough. Okay, fair enough. It is tough, but I don't really see any effort, Phil. You know, you could say that's unfair of me to say, but I don't see any effort because he's not really changing. The only thing that he does when he's interacting with chat or when he's trying is when he does very clownish things, when he acts like a clown. Because some games, in particular, like the ones that are competitive, like fighters and FPS games, require a ton of attention in order to not constantly lose, die, and the means not looking into stream chat so often. You can look in stream chat during fucking like chat, like in the end of rounds, at the end of chat. I tend to do that when I play a fighting game, or at least I just talk about like what I think the player is doing. Like when I play Street Fighter 5, anyone could tell me that I'm being a fucking salty asshole about it. Sure, you know, whatever. But I could sit there and be like, well, this guy is really doing a lot of stuff that I think is cheap or kind of, you know, ridiculous in a match. Whatever, you know, like that's keeping a conversation. And then I can like look at the end of the round and look at chat, see what people are saying for the split second, and be like, okay, well, you know, you're saying this, but like, you know, I don't really think there's anything really skillful with these wake up shoryukens and these mindless jabs that are just being thrown out. Like, okay, but I don't like sit there and be like, okay, well, let me just read this paragraph of stuff. I don't know, I'm like, whatever. But when he does a fighting game, he doesn't really, like, care. Or he does look through chat during his fucking game. I've seen him do this. Because when he gets cheered, I see him, like, when he's fighting, shout out to Brightside Bill for the 1,000,000-bit cheer. And he says, Phil, you're awesome. I don't know. But okay, whatever. I kind of give him with that one. I kind of see where he's coming from with that. Okay. You have to remember, I'm performing for 2 audiences. Remember when he said that now his streams are more focused on live interactions? No. Now he's focused on two audiences. He has said on pre-stream even earlier this year, during this year, where he has said that his streams are more geared for streams, and that, my YouTube audience is annoyed that I'm more focused on stream interactions, but that's just how it is. That's change, guys. You gotta be okay with change. You know, I gotta adapt. I gotta do stuff that's better for my streams and my videos. And then now he's saying that he still cares about the YouTube audience, that he also claims that he doesn't care about the YouTube audience. Okay. To audience, the live viewers who will cheer, sub, tip if they feel my content is entertaining, and the YouTube audience, not those who come to the stream who don't do. I love this though. He says, my audience is those who cheer, sub, and tip. But those who come to my streams and don't do any of those 3 things, fuck them. I don't care about them. I care about those people who sub, tip, and cheer, and people who come to my YouTube channel. That's it. No, not the people who come to his streams who might not want to pay. No. Fuck them. Okay. And we'll keep watching if they feel the same. If the entirety of my content becomes having conversation with stream chatters and I'm not paying attention to the game at all, games what YouTube viewers won't watch because they'll feel a major disconnect. But you said that they were already annoyed with the fucking change. He talked about this. So he's either one day he's, I'm a Twitch streamer, I'm a streamer, guys, you gotta understand, I'm a streamer. Then the next, I still have to make videos for YouTube, guys. I'm still a slave to YouTube. You gotta understand that. So which fucking is it? You can't marry both fucking narratives. It's either you still care about the YouTube audience and you want your videos to be more accessible to the YouTube audience primarily, and have the stream to be kind of the icing on top of it and have some interaction, or you want to be a Twitch streamer where you don't really care how the YouTube video looks. It's one or the other. And honestly, he should just leave YouTube. His videos are getting demonetized, and he's more of a Twitch streamer at this point. He might as well just say fuck YouTube. It makes no sense why he still fucking uploads to YouTube. The only way that he could, and he has claimed, even in the past, now that I think about it, that his YouTube channel is a fucking archive channel. So he kind of already has a less of a respect for the YouTube channel than he claims. So, okay, he's kind of forcing a square peg in a circle hole, but okay. Let's see, major disconnect. I absolutely have to keep the games moving and gotta keep games moving and gameplay flowing, because if I stall for 30 minutes to talk about something that could easily be discussed on Ask the King or pre-stream at length, the viewer on YouTube will stop watching that playthrough from the point forward, which he already makes an hour-long pre-stream. His pre-streams are an hour fucking long. My videos are slightly getting to the 2-hour range just because he's been going insane with his fucking pre-streams. Like, this is a huge wall of text. This is a fucking novel. And we're gonna go through another wall of text. And then another fucking 6-minute video, guys. So this video, unfairly, will be probably 2 hours long. Just to forewarn you guys, this late into the video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. But, like, he could just, look at the cheers and just not get baited easily. He gets baited into long discussions all the fucking time, and he rambles all the fucking time. Like, okay, let's continue. It's very easy to reference other people who aren't in the same boat as me, yeah, because you don't get baited as easy as him. Max is mainstream popular enough to get enough viewers and make enough money that he can literally do whatever the hell he wants. He could sit on stream taking a shit for 40 minutes and probably make hundreds of dollars. I really doubt that's the case. Just saying. It's time to wake up and stop comparing me to these popular guys who do similar stuff to what I do, because that's not my situation. They're not necessarily comparing you to them. They're just asking you to put a little bit more effort into your commentary. That's all they're telling you to do, which is in your scope. You could do that. You could definitely put more into your fucking commentary than what you're putting in. But okay, I have a mainstream stigma as being the worst gamer on Twitch/YouTube who doesn't deserve a lick of success or money for what he does. Thanks to 4 straight years of slanderous videos. This is how you don't play about me. But he featured This is how you don't play on Kilo Gaming. But what he could have done, which it's also a funny thing that he kind of goes back and forth with this narrative as well. He can't really pick a narrative to stick to. He can never commit. But if he commits to being a bad gamer, like a shitty gamer, he could make money off that. He could literally just sit there like, oh, watch me suck at a game, this or whatever, or just not fucking talk about it. Like, if someone says, wow, Phil, you suck at the game, oh man, he's so salty because he sucks at the game, and he could just literally just ignore that, or just say, yeah, well, it is what it is. I don't know, or deal with it. Yeah, I suck at games, deal with it. But instead, he goes with that narrative sometimes, and then other times he's like, I am a good gamer. I play so many games. I'm better than gaming journalists. You need to fucking shut up. I'm good at games. Okay. Now name another person with that much negative shit attached to them who is still as successful as I am. I'm pretty sure that Low Tier God makes more money than DSP does. And Low Tier God can get really fucking salty, and he has a pretty bad stigma attached to him. And he's still fucking around. But okay. Back when I was making insane amounts of money from 2011 to 2012 on YouTube, I could do whatever I wanted. I took time off from recording to go to conventions or film stuff like Project 7 that had nothing whatsoever to do with game playthroughs. I could totally fuck around and flub my way through a game, look at MGS2 and 3, laugh out loud, while he really prided himself for playing those games that he was like, I'm a good gamer. Okay. He's flubbing around, okay. Rather than pay attention and I'd still get huge views. Okay. That's the situation Max is in. He's mainstream popular, people will watch whatever he puts out. Hell, he gets advanced copies of games from the game developers to showcase on his channel. Kinda like DSP. He gets free copies sometimes. Not as much as others, sure, but he gets free copies. And advanced copies on top of that, but okay. And makes thousands and thousands of dollars for literally no effort. Like Phil. Phil gets money for no effort. He gets money for times that he doesn't even fucking stream. He gets money when he's just sitting on his ass talking to a microphone. But okay. Even the mainstream FGC hate him for it. Do they? Because they feel they're far better at fighting games than him, but just because he did the Assist Me show back during the height the oh my god, the height of oh my god, I don't know why I kept like fucking like going to the other line above it of Marvel vs. Capcom 3's popularity. They got a mainstream fame and partnerships with these companies instead of them right now. Max is riding on cloud nine. I was there for a few years too, so I know what it's like. Okay, of course he's also got this popularity during the height of Twitch streaming as well, so he can run these completely interactive random streams and just roll in the cash doing that during them. But like, but why is he bringing up Max? We're not talking about fucking Max, Phil. We're not talking about him. We're talking about you. Like again, I love like DSP always brings up these other streamers to kind of lower the expectations for what's expected of him. Like it's like if you tell me, like if you tell me like Theo, I think you can kind of improve your art by just kind of like refining your color theory a little bit more. Do more studies. Maybe read some books about color theory or whatever. Just something like just look at more videos of people who do time lapse videos. Try to pick up stuff from them or whatever. And then I tell you, guys, look. I'm no fucking Van Gogh. I'm not Van Gogh. I'm not Picasso. I'm not these fucking old masters of art. Okay? They had all these years of work and this and that. I'm not them, okay? So you gotta be okay with the art I give you, okay? You just have to be okay with it, alright? I'm not fucking Ashley Wood. I'm not Yoji Shinkawa, okay? I'm not. And see how shitty that kinda is? It's like, Theo, I'm not asking you to be a fucking Yoji Shinkawa. I'm just telling you just to, maybe look into ways into bettering your fucking shit. Like, I take all criticism, and I get that all the time. Like, oh, you should really work on your art. I get that. I've been kind of trying to work on it. I don't think my art is any good. I'm still kind of better. I think it's a lot better than what it was like years ago. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, well, look, okay, I am no fucking Yoji Shinkawa, and how dare you tell me that comparing me to them? It's like I didn't make the comparison, Theo. Fucking get the stick out of your ass. Like, this guy, DSP, keeps bringing up other successful people just so that he can kind of feel better about where he is right now. And it's like, that's no excuse. That's just excuses. But okay. I am not Max. I will never be Max. No one said you should. Any comparison to him, DSP's the only one comparing him to Max, but okay. And what he does are completely faulty and erroneous, even though no one's making that comparison, but okay. Not logical and a waste of everyone's time. Stop saying Phil should be like such and such, a big popular guy, and he'd instantly be more popular, make more money, and all of the problems will be solved. Says the guy who went on Twitch, started to do tips, cheers, and subs, and all this other shit that a lot of popular Twitch streamers have done. But no, he can't be like the popular streamers, guys. Okay. When in reality, you're trying to armchair quarterback something that is armchair quarterback. Something that is very much not able to be quick fixed. It's just makes you look incredibly ignorant no matter how many of your buddies come here to agree with you. No one is coming in expecting these suggestions to be quick fixes. It's just DSP assumes that any suggestion you give him are quick fixes. He'll always assume that, and when they're not quick fixes, he will shit on you for it. So like if you come in and tell him, Phil, I think if you wore a red shirt on Monday, you're gonna get millions of subscribers, millions of tips, millions of cheers, and your Patreon will be soaring to wear a red shirt on Monday. And then, or it's like if you start wearing red shirts on Monday, he wears it for one day on Monday, and he gets like one sub, one tip, one cheer, and $1 on Patreon. And he'll say on Tuesday, I wore a red fucking shirt and I did not get millions of fucking viewers, guys. What the fuck are you talking about? And it's like, and then you can sit there, it's like, well, yeah, you're not gonna get it on one day. You just have to keep doing it. I'm not a big YouTuber, guys. I can't keep doing this, and that's the thing. Like, he can't expect that these suggestions are gonna work within a day, or a year, or a month. It's gonna be for long term. DSP never thinks of the long term because he's so preoccupied with the short term. But what he should be doing is, you know, the cheers, the subs, the tips, that shit is short term fixes. Those are short term. Damn it. Alright, sorry about that. I had to deal with the call. Now it's on to this forum post about being banned on his chat and all that kind of shit. So let's get started. There is no problem here. I've been contacted by people asking me to review bans and mod behavior, and every single time after looking at the chat logs, nothing wrong happened at all. It's a case of a few people acting a fool over the course of a few days, constantly towing the line of what they should and shouldn't be doing, getting banned, and then whining like crybabies about it, acting innocent, and trying to get an ear from anyone who will lend it. In reality, it's probably the same fucking people who have caused trouble behavior, and they got trouble forever, just trying yet another way to get at Phil, so to speak. But the thing is that to DSP, when he sees these chat logs, he might have a biased opinion on what's banned, because he might agree that, oh, this guy is being mean to me, ban him. Because there are times, especially during Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's multiplayer stream sessions, where if you just said, oh, the connection was good, he'd ban you. And he specifically, explicitly said, oh, anyone that says that connection was good will get banned. And I know what people are going to say. Oh, well, Theo, they're just trolling. They're trolling when they say that. Okay, but, like, is that really worth a ban? Like, I could understand if someone said, like, the connection was good, Phil, you're just a piece of shit human being that sucks ass, and you're garbage, you're just like Hitler or whatever, in that comment, and they get banned for that. I could understand that, because that's, like, insulting. That had an insult in there. But if it was just, I don't know what you're talking about, Phil, that connection looked good to me, is not really a bannable offense. And he banned people for that. And he explicitly said that's the reason why he banned those people. He said, mods ban these people who are saying that the connection was good. And the shit with Captain, those people got banned for no reason. And there wasn't like one or two people. Like, I really doubt that this case that he's talking about is a very widespread epidemic that matches every single person that gets banned. Like, that's probably a minority of people that were towing the line and we're trying to get unbanned. I'm sure that's just a small margin of people. But whatever. Okay, let's continue. In the case of the original poster, it seems the issue was an accident and they've been unbanned immediately. There's always the case with Twitch. If we get banned and feel it was an accident, reach out to someone, a mod in the chat or a PM on the forums, etc. I've unbanned dozens of people, myself, for whom it simply might have been a misclick. Sorry, but Twitch stream chat is far from flawless. So the only way you could get unbanned is if it was a misclick. That's the only way you could get unbanned. You could say something that might be perceived negatively, and you might think that, well, I don't think that's a reason to be banned. He could say, no, that is a reason to be banned. Fuck you, you're banned forever. Fuck you, fuck off. But if it was a misclick, on the other hand, that's okay. From Flawless, the IRC chat I used in 2014, 2016, when I was streaming on YouTube, was far more controllable and organized, but people just hate it because it's ugly. No. I'm sorry, but how do you accidentally ban people on Twitch? It's not like it's a one-click thing. You have to, like, go to the name, click the name, move the mouse down to where it says ban. You have to fucking click so many times to ban someone. It can't be that hard unless you're like doing that. Unless you're like, you know, you have an aneurysm as you fucking ban people. I mean, that makes no fucking sense. How do you accidentally ban people on Twitch? Unless you're unless you're inept at reading the fucking screen. I don't know. Maybe he's like, he can't see the screen. He's like, you know, trying to read it. I don't know. But he needs glasses, I guess. There's no way that you can accidentally ban people on Twitch. That makes no fucking sense. And he banned the same people. He banned people on his IRC chat for dumb reasons too. Like, I found that chat as well. I got banned for just saying, like, oh, it's been so long ago. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I said, but I got banned for dumb shit on that chat on its own. So I can't really say that his chat has a good fucking reasoning to be banned there, but whatever. It's very easy to make mistakes. I've done so numerous times and had to publicly apologize to people on stream, sometimes not even meaning to ban anyone at all, but just misclicking. That's the only way you get unbanned, is if it was a misclick. Because if you're banned, no matter what, you're banned. So if someone said, like, you know, I really like Captain in Zombies, and you get banned, you cannot be banned. You cannot be unbanned because it was a intentional ban. That's such a slippery slope because you can't really say that, oh, I unban people because, you know, they were just misclicks. But what about the people who get banned for saying that connection was good in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? What about the people who say that they like Captain on Zombies? They're banned forever. They're banned forever. So, okay. If there were an actual major problem with mod chip in my chat, we'd all know about it. No, you wouldn't, because the people who have these issues with mods get banned, and the only people that are in his chat are people who are, like, conditioned to love DSP unconditionally. Like, they're trained to love DSP. They're trained. Like, that's why when you go to his chat, everyone in his chat sucks his ass. Because because that's all that's left in his chat. If you say any dissenting opinion of the guy, you're gone. If you say any dissenting opinion on the mods, you're gone. So, of course, no one has any issues with the mods because they're gone. But okay. We don't know about it. Wouldn't it be because a handful of crybabies keep talking about it without any actual evidence? Stream attendance would be plummeting. Why haven't you been able to get over 500 views, Phil? I mean, he used to be able to get to up to 500 views at one point during his Twitch streams. Like, go back to earlier this year when he started twitching on Twitch. We had Mass Effect Andromeda. That used to pull a good amount of people. He used to get, like, decent amount of views. Now it's back to, like, 300 to 400 views plus bots. So, his stream attendance has plummeted. It has. It's just now it's stuck with the same usual ass kissers that he always has. But okay. I'd be bombarded with complaints and Twitch contributions would be low. They're always low. You always say how, oh, well, today it seems to be pretty dry. I don't know, guys. I'm really nervous. Like, no. Twitch contributions are low, like, for a good week. Or, like, you know, here and there. The only people that are contributing to his fucking streams are the usual fucking suspects. That's why when you go to his stream, it's always Brightside Viking, Deep Drive, Golden Cucks, Vera, there's a few others that I'm like spacing on, but you can definitely go in there every day and you'll see the same names getting shoutouts all the time. The usual ones: the King of Hypocrisy, the Country of Afghanistan, all these fucking like slaves. The same people give him money. But okay. This is not the case. Why are we having this discussion? If anyone has concrete evidence of mod abuse, send it to me. If not, it's all just hearsay and just be dismissed. It's that simple, folks. Folks, we don't need an ongoing thread of discussion about rampant power of abuse by moderators with zero evidence or corroboration with facts. Those people get banned, so, that's why there's no corroboration. That's why there's no, when you go on his forums and you say something that's like, oh, I think you should get, better commentary, you're banned, so, there you go. And I'm not going to allow it on these forums any longer. So, if you have a thread open where it's like, okay, well, here, he could have used this thread as a way to say, like, okay, guys, well, how about we keep this thread, and you guys can post evidence of any mod abuse, and I'll look at it. No, fuck you. No more thread for you. Okay. Now, we'll continue this saga into the pre-stream last night. So let me put on my DSP bullshit headphones, and we'll hear what he has to say, guys. Let's start this shit.
Alright, shout out to Waifu Destroyer Matt, who took me $2. He says, let's see. Been watching since Street Fighter 4 launch in 2008. Through all the ups and downs, you provided countless hours of entertainment for me and my girlfriend. The problem is your chat bans any opinion that is different from your own. Please allow people to express their views. Of course, because as you know, Waifu Destroyer Matt, every single person that comes into my chat gets banned. I mean, it's obviously this.
Of course, takes it to the extremes, because DSP loves going to the extremes. He loves them. Not everyone gets banned, obviously, but a lot of the popular, like, dissenting opinions, or, like, any dissenting opinions, will get banned. So, there you go.
This rampant problem where so many people get banned from my stream chat constantly that's why no one attends my streams, no one contributes at all with cheers, subs, or tips.
The same fucking people contribute to his streams. The same people. There might be, like, 1 or 2 new contributors per month. Like, he gains like maybe like 1 or 2 every 2 months or so. He would get a new tip and cheer person. Always. So it's garbage. He gets the same people to give him money. It's not new. It's not something new or unique or whatever. It's the same fucking people.
And I'm going out of business, right? That's why. Oh,
he is going out of business. He's begging for money. And the same pre-stream, he was talking about how I'm not making enough money to buy 3 pairs of headphones, and I'm struggling, man. I don't know. I'm struggling with my money. I really need to pay my bills, dude. I'm successful though, guys.
Actually, it's the complete opposite. The problem is there's people who like to come into the chat and they do actually have, issues where they don't listen to the rules. They come in saying stupid shit. They get...
Your own mods don't listen to the fucking rules. Your mods have countlessly talked about detractors, and that's one of the fucking rules. Is to not talk about detractors.
To arguments. And then they get banned, and then all of a sudden they're innocent. Oh, I'm so innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. I was unjustly banned. This isn't fair. And then they go whine to anyone who wants to hear it.
Who are these people? Like, a lot of people, like, post what they said and said, this is what got me to be banned. And the thing is that it's insane, is that if they did say something that is ban-worthy before and they didn't get banned, then they should be banned, by then. But the thing is that if they say something that is ban-worthy before and they don't get banned, and then they say something like, I don't like this game, they get banned for that. And it's like, well, look, they've been an asshole all the time. They've been derailing the chat for weeks. But then it's like, then why did you wait till now to ban them? Why not ban them when they said that stuff to begin with? If it's ban-worthy, why did you wait so long to ban them?
To try to get a sob story out there to the fucking idiots who hate me, and act like there's some kind of an epidemic in my stream chat where people can't say what they want to say. Alright, guess what? Fuck off. Seriously, that doesn't happen. That's not what happens in my stream chat. This is not some kind of a totalitarian state where people can't. Half the time, I'm playing a game, I go to look at my stream chat, and people are talking about fucking porn stars, and sexual preference, and politics, and they're arguing with each other, and I'm like, boy, Imagine if my stream chat actually was how people say it is, then none of this would ever happen, right?
You've banned people for derailing the chat with those similar things, though. You've done it in the past. Get the fuck out of here.
So, you know what? Seriously, if you are so touchy that you think my stream chat is so overabundant that, oh my god, no one can say anything, fuck off. Go to your little safe space, you know, where your parents...
Safe space. It's funny coming from a guy who runs to private parties on PSN when he hears a mic. The only time that I kinda understood why he wanted to run to a private party the most was during his Friday the 13th stream all those months ago during the summer. I can understand that, to be fair. I can understand wanting to start a private party with that, because that was, you know, ridiculous. But half the other times that he does that, it's like, oh, DSP's in the lobby, dude. And DSP like, oh, okay, party. Oh, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna troll me. And it's like, he runs off to his own safe spaces. And he bans people regardless. His fucking forums are the worst of it, to be honest. His stream chat is probably the most laxed form of moderation he has. The forums are far worse. Far fucking worse. I guarantee. But but this is what I'm talking about right here. About how his mod chips is ridiculous. When he had that fan-made Discord that became a detractor chat. I don't know how that happened, but it became that way. And then we had Brightside Viking in there. And Brightside Viking started to flip the fuck out because the moderation was kind of laxed in there, but it was kind of chill. And he started to, like, spurg the fuck out. He was like, oh my god, how dare you have these mods? Oh my god, I can't believe this and this. And I started kind of doing, like, slight drama about it. And I wonder why. I wonder why that is. Because probably BSV is used to a environment that would ban people for just being a detractor.
You know, raised you and pampered you your whole life, and you know, go change your diaper somewhere else. Okay. That is not the deal with my stream chat. It's nothing like that at all. It never has been, and it never will be. If you feel that way, it's probably because you're an asshole who comes in here trying to break the rules and do nasty things.
Yeah, if you got banned for saying, man, I wish Captain was still in the party, and you got banned, you're an asshole. If you say that, oh, the connection Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is good, you're an asshole. Okay.
You get your hand slapped for it, and then you gotta go cry like a baby. Because, oh my god, I wasn't able to do whatever I wanted anywhere on the planet. It's so unbelievable. Seriously. Well, grow up. Okay. Shout out to Waifu Destroyer Matt, who again did 100-bit cheer. I guarantee you he's gonna argue with me more. Get ready, everyone. Pay me money to argue with me on stream. Here we go. Ready? Alright, he says, it does happen if someone comments on you dying constantly. They get banned. Wait, let me try this again. It does happen. If someone comments on you dying constantly, they get banned. Racisms and porn don't get banned. Don't talk about safe spaces while you run your channel like this. All right, first of all, I'm here to play games. I'm not here to babysit you. So if you are...
But it's your fucking chat. You have a mod staff for that. Fair enough, but, you know, your opinion on how that mod staff should work is your responsibility. Like, you could say, like, well, I have to set up the stream, I have to do all this. Okay, but you know what? You have to also be more courteous to your fucking community.
Are having a horrendous...
I'm not saying that DSP has to control his community outside his streams. I'm not saying that either. But when it's his stream, his website, not necessarily his website, but his channel, it's his responsibility how he would want his chat to behave. You know, he has to set, that's why he sets rules. That's why he has a list of rules on his chat. It's his responsibility. But, you know, no, it's the mods, guys. You know, I don't know.
This time in stream chat, there's nothing I can do about it when I'm live streaming. I'm one person. Use your brain, all right? Now, I've said this many times before. If people think that there's an issue with the way that things are being done or being moderated, you have to bring it to my attention. There's plenty of ways to do so.
How?
Write me an email.
How? You locked the thread about this, excuse me, very issue. You locked it, so no one can ever post in it. and you said not to post on your forums. I'll read the forum post again. It's the same folks. We don't need an ongoing thread of discussion about rampant power abuse by moderators. We don't need it, guys. You don't need this thread.
Email, darksidephil@hotmail.com. You can PM me on the forums, thekingofhate.com. You could tweet. There's a million ways you could reach me. Guess what the...
He was gonna say tweet me, but then he kind of gave up on that because he probably blocks everyone.
The most ineffective way of doing it is whining on stream in the stream chat. Because all that's gonna do is get the mods to kick you and time you out because...
But that's not part of the rules. So he basically just said, well, look, you could, oh my god, this isn't Nazi chat. You could say whatever you want as long as you know, you're not an asshole and all this stuff. But coming to my chat and telling me that you have a problem with my mods, fuck you. This is not the place to say it.
Because you're whining in the stream chat and derailing everything instead of letting us just have fun here tonight. So if you have a legitimate concern, you have evidence.
Yeah, this PowerPoint's fun, guys. This PowerPoint presentation is fun.
That there's misbehavior, send it my way. But I'll be honest with you.
How would they send it your way, though? Because if they email it to you, you're probably going to get it after you stream, so you're not going to get the actual chat there, even though you log the chat, but okay. So you're not going to get the live, like, bam, there it is. The person can definitely, like, it's just, all the ways that he's offering to people are delayed reactions. When people kind of want, you know, shit to be dealt with during the stream, because they don't want to see this shit for like 4 hours or 2 hours in this particular stream's case.
I get this all the time. Oh, Phil, did you hear this mod did this? And then they send me the chat log. I say, okay, now I'm going to really look at the chat log because I actually log everything that happens in this chat room. Come to find out, that's not what happened at all. They gave me something that was completely out.
That is bullshit. I doubt he logs everything in the chat. I bet the log he's talking about is, he probably privates the archive stream, and then he probably just looks at the chat that way. But the thing is, with that, is... I lost my train of thought with that. Fuck.
Out of context, doesn't show that the person in question has been acting like an asshole for 4 straight days.
If he was acting like an asshole for 4 straight days... why did it take him that long to get banned then? Like, and what kind of example is this though? Like, and I'm sure this is like a very small minority of people that actually complain about being banned. I guarantee it. I guarantee that the people who are complaining, this is gonna be a very insane example. So, you know, bear with me, guys. It's like, these victims of sexual harassment, people who get sexually abused. Okay, they come out, they say that, oh, so and so harassed me, and they you know, whatever. And a lot of people are like, okay, we need an investigation, we need to find out the truth of this, because the person could also be lying. But there's also people who make shit up about these sexual harassment issues. Some of them are legitimate, some of them obviously are, and some of them are also lies to get money from that person. The same thing on a smaller scale. You know, the severity is kind of, you know, obviously it's not it's on the same par, but people can obviously pretend I'm innocent and I got banned and this and that, and obviously there's gonna be people who lie about that, but there are also people who do get banned unjustly, and we've seen it in the fucking chat logs that we see on Twitter. Like the whole thing with Captain, those people I've never seen ever post negative stuff or anything. If it took him 4 days to get banned, that's fucking insane. Think about that. The guy constantly says something negative for 4 straight days, and he wasn't banned until after those 4 days. I don't know what to say about that.
And that eventually led to them getting banned or something like that. I very rarely, if ever, have seen any kind of misbehavior by moderators or anything like that. Yeah, sometimes people will talk about risque stuff, but I just explained to you, if there really was an ongoing issue with the stream chat, okay, why the hell do you think anyone would ever be here? Think of it.
Because they are slaves. You have slaves as viewers. Like, they're only there because, like, they feel like they have to be there. I guarantee the average Phil fan that watches his streams has this mentality in their brain. If they think about it actively or not. I need to go to his streams. I need to be there. I can't take the day off to not watch his streams. I need to watch his streams, guys. I need to watch his videos on YouTube. It's like a captive audience. Like, they can't get out. They have to go there. They have to go to his streams. And that's kind of shitty. As I said many times in the past, his viewers have this obligation to give him money. And that's not a good relationship to have with people. Just saying.
This way, if you've got the problem and no one else has the problem, maybe you're the problem. Ever think of that?
Yeah, okay.
Holy shit. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that?
Because obviously the people that are in his chat are not pussies that are afraid to get banned for saying anything negative. That's why his chat is completely dick writing DSP. That's why when you go to his chat, everyone's like, oh, you're cool, DSP. DSP, you're the best. DSP, oh man, you're an amazing gamer. DSP, you're not like those other YouTubers. You're not like those other Twitch streamers. You're about the games and you love us. Because obviously they learn that they are afraid to piss you off because you rant about them, you shit on them, and this and that. He could have lost Captain, but since Captain is like a, you know, slightly being brainwashed into being a DSP fan again, you know, like, that's the thing. Like, Captain kind of broke the brainwashing almost, and then the moment DSP started talking to him, he's back as a DSP fan. Yeah, okay.
Waifu Destroyer Matt tipped me another $2 just to say something else. Alright, I'm going to entertain this one final time, and that's it. I'm going to read what he has to say. He says, so my case in point, I made a 100-bit cheer to reply to you commenting on my last donation, and I was banned for 30 minutes, and cheer was deleted. This is why new viewers will not stay on the channel. Sort it out, you can get more popularity. I'm trying. Dude, I just explained while reading your cheer why you were going to get kicked. Because you're the only one complaining. You are the one derailing everything. You're the one causing the drama. Therefore, you're the one that's going to get kicked.
Yeah, he might be causing it, but you're contributing to it, dummy. Just because he brings that up, you could have just easily just said, oh, well, you know, if that's the case, you could just always email me or do this and talk to me about it. You know, I can't, you know, he could have just, he doesn't act like a fucking human about this. He acts like a baby, which is ironic. He couldn't just say, like, look, you know, you might have this issue with my mod stuff and all this stuff, and we could talk about it in email. I'll gladly talk about it after I stream. You know, so we'll talk about it then. But right now, I'm just gonna continue with the pre-stream and the stream and mods. I ask you to please, you know, be respective of the power you have, and be careful with who you ban, and that's it. That's all he had to say. Something like that. Something along those lines. But instead, oh my god, everyone's out to get me. These fucking idiots, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. Waifu Destroyer, man, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
Stupid. Oh my god. It doesn't matter that you throw money at me. If you act like an idiot, you're going to be treated like one. Holy shit, people are fucking thick-headed. Seriously. So wait, I can't just go on any streamer's stream and throw money at them and say whatever the fuck I want and derail everything constantly? Oh, that's horrible moderation. Fuck off. Serious. Some people are here to just watch me play a game and have fun. Instead, I gotta talk to you for 25 minutes here. Get the fuck out.
Then why did you talk for him for 25 minutes?
What an idiot. Scruff Shark is asking, how did he derail? Dude, you don't realize that the guy was purposely cheering and sending me tips to try to create drama about...
He just said why he tipped him. He couldn't talk in the chat because he was banned.
Chat moderation when no drama existed.
It's
probably the same guy who on the forum started a thread about it. Although it's funny because the guy who started that thread got unbanned because it was a mistake. Someone had actually misclicked by accident and accidentally banned the guy. It was a total legitimate, honest mistake. And the guy was immediately unbanned. But then two idiots decided to join the thread on the forums and start complaining, whining. Everyone gets banned. Everyone gets banned. Like, dude, no one is complaining about this but you. And this guy sounds exactly like the person from the forum. So I guarantee it's the same fucking idiot.
Of course. Of course, it's the same guy.
You spent $5 to waste about 10 minutes of all of our time. Nothing was gained. You look stupid. My moderators are fine. I've looked into it, and there's no evidence of any wrongdoing, and I'm $5 richer, so thanks, moron.
But you have a biased fucking skew, because you don't you agree with these bans. Get the fuck out of here.
Unbelievable.
Alright, everyone. That's it for this video. Now I gotta edit it, because I got a phone call. Eck. Alright, guys. That's it for this video. See you next time. I gotta hit this.